Well, over to Brazil, where it has the third highest number of COVID cases globally, and an immunization plan is underway. The health ministry delivered the final plan, or the first plan rather, on Friday to the federal attorney's office and Supreme Court. This plan will be presented to Brazilians this Thursday. And to discuss what the plan means, we're joined by Shannon Sims, Bloomberg's editor for politics and economics in Latin America. Shannon, thank you so much for joining us. We've heard some of the details of that preliminary plan. However, it seems like there's no starting date for vaccines, no detail of supplies. So can you briefly give us an overview of what exactly it does detail?
Well, I would love to be able to do that, and I'm sure that Brazilians would love for me to be able to do that also. But basically what we are seeing is that the plan that is moving forward is very vague, and we don't have any concrete dates yet. The closest we've come to having a date is that Sao Paulo State said that they were going to start vaccinations on January 25th. But that is the closest we've come to having any kind of a concrete sense of what the vaccination rollout is going to look like in Brazil. And part of the confusing and clouding element that's going on is that this vaccination situation has become a little bit of a proxy battle politically within Brazil. You have the president who has cast doubt on the quality of a vaccination that was developed in part with China. And also his supporters are also kind of taking up that idea that there is a reason to be concerned about taking the vaccine or not. And so what we're seeing is there's actually quite a high level of polling of people saying they wouldn't take the vaccine if they were offered it.
So let's talk about that for a moment. The vaccine has become a major political issue in this country, but how do you expect this to all play out as vaccine efforts continue right now? The public will soon learn about these so-called or so far vague plans. How do you expect this to play out?
Well, maybe I would have answered differently, but we just saw the latest popularity poll for Jair Bolsonaro, the president, and he's more popular now than he's ever been. And so what that means is that whatever kind of direction he indicates for Brazilians to take, a lot of people are going to follow him on that. And so far, he has said that he would not take a vaccine, any vaccine. And so that is really concerning because just looking at the numbers in Brazil, we have almost 7 million have been infected so far. It's the third hardest hit country in the world. And in Brazil also, I mean, think about how you get the vaccine out to people in the middle of the Amazon. It's not exactly the most easy place to do a vaccination rollout in the first place.
That's correct. So, and I actually, thank you so much for joining us, Shannon.
The biggest stories the moment they happen from around the globe. Subscribe to Bloomberg Quick Take now for insight in an instant.